3 E-motos, all claiming the crown. Today we're going to take the MX-5 from Talaria, the Falcon GT from 79 Bike, and the 3.0 from E-Ride Pro, and put them all to the test. From raw speed to rugged terrain and even water resistance.
We can just go ahead and give that point to the GT.
Which bike will rise above? Let's find out.
Here they are, the Falcon GT, a lightweight powerhouse with aggressive styling, the MX-5, known for its rugged durability and reliable performance, and the 3.0, loaded with style and torque. They're all great machines, but only one bike will come out on top. We'll test acceleration, hill climb capabilities, high-speed handling, and their overall appeal.
Let's get into the first test, 0 to 60, speed and acceleration.
The torque from these electric motors is insane, so we've set these bikes up all with dirt tires so they don't just spin out. Let's see who wins. That bike takes off so quick.
Woo! Gosh, this thing's fast.
GT's legit.
Trade bikes and let's see how the E-Ride 3.0 does. Go. Pretty clear who the winner is. Let's move on to the next test.
Let's talk power and weight.
So you've got the 3.0 that weighs 167 pounds and puts out 15.8 kilowatts of power. Then you've got the GT that weighs 150 pounds, putting out 16.8 kilowatts of power. The MX-5 weighing in at 165 pounds, putting out 13.5 kilowatts of power. As you can see, the GT has the best power to weight ratio.
A big contributing factor to the weight is going to be the batteries, so let's talk about that next. In front of us, we have the batteries from the GT, the 3.0, and the MX-5.
All of these batteries are a 72 volt battery. They come with a charger that uses a standard wall outlet. It takes about 3 hours to charge any one of these batteries.
Something worth noting is the amp hours. On the GT and the MX-5, you're looking at 40 amp hours, but on the 3.0, you have 50 amp hours.
With those extra 10 amp hours comes about 15 pounds of extra weight.
So we'll let you decide. Is it worth it?
Let's go on to the next test.
Let's go.
Next up, the hill climb. It's a true test of torque, traction, power delivery, and rider skill. As you know, the hill is steep and unforgiving.
You guys weren't kidding in your videos. A lot steeper than it looks in video.
We give each bike 2 attempts to conquer it. Let's rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh. All right. I'll take the GT.
This is first run ever on the hill climb, not to mention on the Falcon GT. You ready? Let's see how it goes.
Let's do it.
I think we count that as a win. You didn't come down the same trail you went up.
That's true.
Bro, she's 2 for 2.
Right up it. Right up and over. Right up and over. Better than me.
It was your first time though, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I guess for first time.
Yep.
Not bad.
I got like halfway up the hill, 3/4 way up the hill, and I was giving it too much. I let off and then had to get back on the throttle, and I thought it was gonna be a little unpredictable and jumpy. It was so smooth. It just picked right back up. Felt good on the Falcon GT. Let's try the next bike. I think we're making it too easy on us. We need to shorten the run-in. He made that look easy. He was just hanging on and letting the bike go. This is the power and handling test. Tight turns, quick direction changes, and how the power is delivered matters on tight technical trails. So we're running a course to see how these bikes handle and which one is the most agile. Let's go do it. So I'm in drive mode right now, and it actually feels just comfortable, really good. Last day suspension feels good through those little whoops and G outs. Let's go take some of these little side trails.
This is my first ride on a 3.0 outside of a parking lot anyways. Sport mode feels really good, actually. It's like plenty enough power, but it's a smooth power curve for sure. Like, very controllable. Not too much power, just the right amount. Except this little hill climb, the bend I just did. No problem. Feels great. Plenty of power and smooth as can be just to go up right up that ledge. That was my first time taking it up a little ledge. I didn't know how it was going to respond, so I took it a little easy just in case the throttle was touchy, but it was smooth as can be. But let's go ahead and bump it into sport. Oh yeah, you can notice that difference. When I hit the throttle hard, it breaks the back tire loose. This suspension just feels good. And that's out of the box. We always like to do out of the box tests, just so you guys know how it performs. Just right when you get it. Because you can always go and adjust the suspension and set it up to your weight and your style of riding. Put this thing in eco mode and try it out. Drastic difference, as to be expected, but honestly not bad at all if you're trying to save some battery. Like, it's probably as fast as like MX4 was back in the day in eco mode. This thing, it's making up these steep hills in eco. Bottom out suspension a little bit. If I was riding it all the time off-road, set it pretty soft out of the box. 3.0 comes with trials tires. Definitely wanted some more aggressive tires for riding in the dirt out here. Actually seems a lot smoother than the E-Ride 3.0. When I rode the 3.0 on this trail, it was kind of touchy. Really jumpy. Oh yeah. I just accelerate out of that turn and it just keeps pulling. Here comes Rich on the E-Ride 3.0. How does that feel? Good. It's a little soft. I'm bottoming it out quite a bit.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I would definitely stiffen it up if I was doing it, but like it feels so smooth out of the box, but bottoms out.
Yeah. This thing's been smooth, but I haven't been jumping very high.
Yeah.
I haven't bottomed it out or anything. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Even through those rocks, a lot of these bikes will rattle, chatter, but through those rocks, it just soaks them up. Really impressed. I don't know if it's a combination between the suspension and these off-road tires. This bike comes stock with an 18-inch off-road rear tire that's just got great tread and is gummy. I think it soaks up a lot of the chatter that you feel from rocky trails. Just feels really predictable.
If you're gonna buy one of these bikes and you're a full-size adult, like somewhere around the 6 foot, like these taller bars make the biggest difference on these smaller bikes. Definitely gotta get some big bars when you buy one of these. Doing a handling test on this MX5. See how she feels. See if we can get some feel out of this one. If you hear clunking in the video, it's because the battery's bouncing around, but that's just because I forgot my airbags. This is my personal bike, so I'm obviously gonna feel probably the most comfortable.
I'm trying to give my most non-biased opinion on these bikes. But say the suspension does feel pretty stiff on this bike, but it might just be because of how I've set it for jumping and stuff, a little stiffer. And power-wise, it has enough power for everything I need, but it would be nice just to have a little more power just for fun, I guess. So that's like where the other bikes might come into play. Power curve is super smooth. Talaria has kind of always been known for that. Not crazy amount of power, but just enough. Handling, suspension and stuff. Feels a little stiff, a little robust, but not bad. I think for an overall trail bike, I think I would probably choose this one. I mean, they all have their different, there's like, one's better for one thing and another one's better for another, you know?
So that's it for the power and handling. All the bikes were really close. They all felt good, especially the Talaria was really smooth on the power. However, it left me wanting a little bit more. So my preference and the point goes to the Falcon GT just because it has all the power you want and smooth delivery. It felt a little more agile, and that may be due to the fact that it's a little bit lighter than the other two bikes. So the point goes to the GT. Okay, this test is going to show the top speed of each one of these bikes. We've got Calvin with the follow cam, so you'll be able to see each bike as it reaches its top speed at the end of the straightaway. Let's get to it. This is the E-Ride 3.0 top speed test. 57, 58, 59. That's all it's got. Falcon GT top speed test. 59. Speedometer on this bike hit 60, but it sure didn't feel like 60. I know Rich has this bike set up to handle really well on the off-road, so he's got a smaller tire, larger sprocket, which actually gears the bike down. We're going to show you footage of a true top speed from an MX-5. With the other two bikes topping out at 59 miles an hour, the point goes to the MX-5. On to the next one.
This test is all about suspension. We're going to take all three of these bikes off the same jump and see how they handle and feel the smoothness of the landing. Let's see which one bottoms out. Yeah, it's kind of weird switching between all these bikes off one jump, but let's do it. Alright guys, so all three bikes did great off the jump. Throttle response on the Talaria was probably the best for takeoff and smoothness. As far as landing, since we're doing a suspension test, the GT didn't bottom out like near as much as these two. So, gotta give it to the GT.
These bikes are all very comparable. Same battery voltage, similar weights, similar power, similar riding styles, but as you saw, there was one clear winner. The Falcon GT.
Now the part you've been waiting for. We're going to make one of you a winner and give away a Falcon GT. You know the drill. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment on this video.
And for an extra entry, tag 3 friends in our Instagram video linked in the description box below.
Now, we've had a couple commenters say that we're not actually giving away these bikes. You know that's not true.
Okay, so here's your bike.
All right. It's actually bigger than I thought it was.
Every bike that we have given away has gone to a lucky subscriber, and that subscriber could be you. But there is a catch. We've got to hit 25,000 subscribers to be able to give away this bike. We've got 2 weeks to do it. We've done it before. Let's do it again. We're gonna need your help.
Let's all do this.